river. Do you think this is crazy?
No, I don't trust you.
Who did go swimming when we had a school trip?
Is it filming now?
I almost died.
Why?
That would be wrong.
I wanted to run in.
Yes.
To warm up, you know.
Yeah.
And I ran in, but I tripped on something and fell with my face in the water.
Was the water warm?
No.
But how was the air actually?
Well, it wasn't. It was like.
Was it warm outside or?
So.
So, but the water was chilly, yes.
Yes.
So now I added some locations to the map. This is Yekaterinburg in central Russia, or near Ural Mountains in Russia, that Miroslav just told us about. And this is Larnaca in Cyprus. So, which one of them is closer to ocean or the sea?
The one near Smith.
Esmis, yes. And there are also several other cities. We will deal with them in a bit more detail in a minute. So you can also have a look. The topic is how oceans can affect climate. So before we go to some group work, Eva, have you ever heard such a term as oceanic climate? Or also,
Not really, but it's pretty simple.
but what do you think? What would it mean?
Climate, general average climate of the ocean, and in specific areas as well.
Mm-hmm. What would be the opposite of that? Bless you.
Thank you. The climate of the land.
Yes. or if-
Continental climate.
Yes, continental. Thank you. That's the term, actually. Yes. And these red dots, they are actually case studies that you will dig a bit more deep into. So for each group, I will now hand out one worksheet. So, and here you have the same locations marked, and you also have some additional information. So groups, what I would like you to focus on now is these graphs, but one at a time. So pay attention, just look at this graph that you chose. Pay attention to the lines of different cities. What differences do you notice and what similarities do you notice? So what do you see about your graph? Your cities were Lisbon and Madrid, yeah? So what is this line, this dotted line?
The lowest.
So the dotted is the minimum, yes? For instance, what's the minimum in July in Madrid? You can roughly also estimate. 15. And the maximum? Same time, same place.
32.
Sorry?
32.
32. And at the same time in Lisbon, is the difference between maximum and minimum the same, or is it narrower? Looking at the graph only, like which one shows more variance?
Madrid.
Madrid shows more. And of those two, which is more closer to the sea, to the ocean? Lisbon, yes. Like, how can we do an experiment about the changes in, let's say, land or continental climate and oceanic climate? Are you willing to lead this process a bit?
Maybe sort of recreate something like this.
Okay, how we can proceed, what equipment we need, and how we can do this experiment. We have roughly 30 minutes for the experiment. Does every team have access to a stopwatch?
Yeah.
No,
So,
I can give
you have a phone? Esme,
Huh?
do you have a phone?
Yeah.
So you can start the stopwatch. Sand is approaching. It's approaching 19 already. Yes.
Look at this.
It's that.
the concept or notion of inertia in physics.
Not anything.
Inertia. Like some physical bodies are more inertial than the others. So what is it? Let's say you have two similar shaped and similar size balls, but one of them is like from metal and the other one is made of wood or plastic. Which one is more easy to kick into movement?
No.
The wood or plastic one.
Because it has
Less.
less inertia, less mass, less inertia. Okay, thank you.